The Back to Karkand expansion pack reimagined classic battlefield maps Wake Island, Sharkey Peninsula, Gulf of Oman and Strike at Karkand. We caught up with Nicholas Fagrius, the pack's lead designer, and David Spinier, who designed the original maps, for a chat.
2 months ago we basically thought of how could we make a really cool experience for the core fans and the new fans, and it felt kind of natural to revisit the epic maps of BF2.
So you designed some of those maps.
I did Strike at Karkand and I did Sharkey Peninsula.
And why do you think people really liked Strike at Karkand? Apparently it's one of the top maps ever.
It has the infantry stuff. It's super intense. I can barely survive 5 seconds on it. But it also has the kind of the mix of vehicle in there as well. Also, I had a very specific kind of design idea for it when I designed it originally, and I think that part kind of came through.
And Nicholas, you've been applying the Frostbite 2 touch to Strike at Karkand. How's that been for you?
It allows us to do a lot of things. So it's dynamics and destruction and lighting and a whole bunch of stuff. I just want to make sure that the core gameplay is there so that fans can recognize, and when they jump in, it feels like they've been there and they recognize the scenery, and but still, the new bling attached to it.
In terms of destruction, how does that alter the way people might play the map?
You can, blow a hole in the wall if someone's hiding and no one is safe behind cover and so on. So that interesting, new gameplay dynamic will be in Karkand as well, with the new one. So, and that's one of the challenges, to make sure that fits with the core gameplay and make sure it's fun.
And in terms of the vehicles, is it going to have the same vehicles that you put in there, or is it going to be different ones?
You're going to see some of the old vehicles from BF2 and refamiliarize yourself with them.
Do you think Frostbite 2 gives you more freedom in terms of being more creative with the Strike at Karkand map and the other 3 as well in the pack?
Yeah, it does. It's a really dynamic engine, and we can do tons of stuff. But again, we want to make sure that the core gameplay is still there. But then on top of that, we want to add all the new stuff that Frostbite offers.
And will there be different game modes in there as well?
You will be able to play Rush on Karkand, yes.
So ultimately for you guys, what do you think is more rewarding? Starting afresh and coming up with some new map designs, or maybe changing one that already exists, such as Strike at Karkand, and giving it a new lease of life?
Personally, and this is just me, I love creating new maps, but it's been really interesting, kind of rewarding to see these guys work on something I did. I think we got a new audience just releasing BC Bad Company 1 and Bad Company 2 for consoles. So I think it's a real opportunity for new players to experience these old maps.
So David, you're working on Battlefield 3. You've probably seen most of the multiplayer maps. Is there one you've seen already that you're thinking, that could be the next Strike at Karkand?
Every game we do will have a map that kind of stands out, that is more popular. And I think definitely we have a lot of interesting and promising looking maps for BF3, definitely. Kind of in the same vein with the infantry experience and the urban settings, so it looks very, very promising.